What's going on, Aurora Alliance, and welcome back to a brand new Star Wars Battlefront Death Star related video. Now, in this teaser that was released a few days ago, we get to see brand new outfits, and this actually takes part inside of the Death Star. There's a few blaster battles, and we actually get to pick out 4 brand new skins that are coming to Star Wars Battlefront through the Death Star DLC. Now, the first skin I actually noticed was the Rebel Pilot skin. And with this Rebel Pilot skin, we actually get a new helmet, which isn't the helmet that we actually see the X-Wing pilots using in the movies. This could be an adaptation of the Rebel Pilot helmet, and the helmet we see this pilot wearing here could be an actual battle version of the Rebel Pilot helmet. Because I imagine it would be quite hard running around the battlefield with the normal Rebel Pilot helmet on, because it looks so big and you've got the yellow visor on the front, which might make it a little bit difficult to see out of if it does get dirty. The second Rebel skin we actually get to see is the Rebel Marine outfit, which I did speculate the other day that we would actually be receiving. This skin does look pretty similar to Leia's Honor Guard, especially with the helmet. At first I did think that these were soldiers that could possibly spawn on Chewbacca, like we have with the Honor Guards for Leia. But I don't see Chewbacca being that sort of support player to have special characters actually spawning in on him. I do think this will be a purchasable skin. And then for the Imperial side, we get to see 2 brand new costumes, or outfits that should be purchasable for us to use on any map we actually want to. The first skin we actually see is the Imperial Officer skin. So this is actually going to be an acceptable way for Stormtroopers to actually show their faces, since Imperial officers are a canon part of the Star Wars universe. They don't wear anything covering their faces, they just wear their grey uniform and a little grey cap on top. I'm personally really hoping that because of this we get to see the end of helmetless Stormtroopers, because at first it was kind of a cool thing, but then the more the game went on, the more we realised that it wasn't a very authentic thing to Star Wars. The second Imperial skin we actually get to see is the Death Star Trooper. We can recognise these because from the back we get to see their big sort of bucket type helmet. We don't actually get to see the front to see if their visor is a little bit more down, but you should be able to recognise these from the characters controlling certain computer panels on the Death Star in the movies. I'm pretty excited to see this skin. It will be quite hard to choose between the Death Star Trooper and the Imperial Officer. I think for the Death Star DLC I probably will have to go for the Imperial Officer. Also, one thing I want to point out is that the Stormtroopers on the Death Star, especially in this little teaser, are in brand new, shiny, clean armour, compared to when we see them on the normal battlefield, and they tend to be a bit dirty. They tend to have a lot of muck around them, where the Imperial Stormtroopers on the Death Star tend to look brand new, because obviously they haven't come into contact with anything other than just air, really, on the Death Star, so there's no reason for their armour to be actually dirty at all, and the Stormtroopers in this teaser look absolutely amazing. So if they look like that in the Death Star DLC pack, I will be extremely happy to even just use the normal Imperial Stormtrooper skin. So that is pretty much all I can decipher from the short teaser clips that we have actually had released so far for the Death Star DLC, especially regarding customization. When the full trailer does launch, I will do a full analysis of the trailer to let you guys know as much info as possible that can be picked from a trailer anyway. Let me know down in the comment section below which outfit you will actually be using in the Death Star DLC pack, and smash a like on this video if you have enjoyed it. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to join the Aurora Alliance and be kept up to date with all things Star Wars. Other than that, may the Force be with you.